Hello and welcome to this video, and eagle-eyed people will know at the end of the cruise video we were in the exact same spot. That's because we filmed that about 5 seconds before I started this one. But to fill you in, it's been a couple of days since we've got off the cruise. We've been in a resort called Mango Bay, which is in the whole town area of Barbados. So we've had 2 nights, well this is our second night here. We haven't had the best time.
It's been okay. It's just been it's an all-inclusive 4-star hotel. You'd expect it to be good. Basically like a nightclub till 2 AM on Sunday.
Yeah, so we booked a garden view room, which is the cheapest option. The room we're in is fine, it's pretty decent. There's a very large bed. The configuration of the shower is weird, so it like floods the bathroom, but fine. The doors don't really shut, which is weird. And last night the bar across the road they were having a great time. You took a video, didn't you?
I just took the sound of it, yeah.
Yeah, so I'll put that in now so you can hear what it was like in our room at 1 o'clock in the morning, or whenever it was that Pete took this video last night. So there was that also.
Yeah, when you go on the website, there was also every guest gets a catamaran tour, and it was Wednesday and Saturdays only, Wednesdays. Apparently. We've gone Sunday, Monday, but they didn't tell you that.
I think
we really like emailed saying, oh, we're only here for 2 nights, could we make sure we get a spot on the catamaran tour? And they're like, oh, we don't do it these days.
I think we mentioned that when we did our plans for our honeymoon video.
Yeah.
So we came to this hotel a little bit miffed anyway.
And then the service has been like pretty mixed, to be fair.
Yeah.
Like sometimes you order a drink or something on with the food, and I ordered a drink after my starter yesterday, and it came with my dessert, like after I finished my dessert, and that was with asking for an update on it as well. Like, but then it's just it's a bunch of stuff like that. But generally it's good. The pool's nice.
But yeah, on the whole it's been alright. I mean, we haven't done a lot, which is why I haven't videoed anything. Largely we've laid on a sunbed and read books and caught up with what's been going on in the world, because we haven't had internet on the cruise. And you went water skiing.
Yep, done water skiing.
This morning.
Yeah, there's been some good stuff, water skiing.
Insert Pete's 1-minute montage of falling over that if you follow him on Twitter you'll have already seen, but we'll put that in.
Ready? Let's go. Okay, let's go.
Well, I got told on Twitter that apparently the guy wasn't going fast enough, so to keep me upright, which I believe.
Yeah, that's what he's going with.
Yeah, I'm going with that now.
How was water skiing?
It was good fun.
Yeah.
Hard, but good fun.
I didn't want to have a go. I'm alright on that one, thanks.
But I do feel like when I got up properly, and then the boat like juddered and wasn't keeping up to speed, I went, I just crossed my arms pretty much.
You're supposed to lift them up, not pull them in.
Yeah, but you couldn't, because I was doing that, you have to keep them straight, and then...
Yeah, so you were supposed to just do that.
Yeah, but,
and then that
but all of a sudden the boat goes different speeds, you just do that naturally. It's just like...
Well, your natural thing was supposed to go up, not pull in.
Didn't really pull, it just kind of like my arms just went that way. Lost tension.
But yeah, I mean, it's been nice being able to just go, I want a drink, and get a drink if they actually deliver you a drink. But yeah, I'm glad we're moving on. This is also why I'm starting the video tonight, because we are up at 5 AM tomorrow, which is way too early for your whole day.
Yes. Oh, another thing, but for the service was quite funny.
Go on.
Was we ordered pool food, came, took about 40 minutes to come with like a cheese sandwich.
Toasty.
Toasty, yeah, cheese toasty.
Some chips
And like a Greek salad. And he goes, I'll be back in a sec with the cutlery. 10 minutes later, he hasn't come back. Just gonna go yourself.
He did come running with
you get like
cutlery.
20 minutes later, he came running with it after we'd eaten it, basically.
To be fair, I mean, he seems like a nice guy.
He does seem like a nice guy, just quite forgetful.
I don't know whether it's forgetful or overworked.
Maybe that, yeah.
Because it seems to be only him delivering things.
Yeah, some of them are pretty good, to be fair. Yeah.
But yes, back to what I was saying, is we're up at 5 AM because we have to get a flight to the Bahamas. So we are on a 8 AM flight from Bridgetown to Miami. We then have a 3-hour wait in Miami airport, and then a flight over to Georgetown in the Bahamas.
3.5. Yeah.
It's part of the Exumas, so it'll be interesting to see what that one's like. But I figured at 5 AM I'm not going to want to start this vlog, so we're doing it now so that I can explain to you about this hotel, which I probably wouldn't recommend to you, and then we can move into transfer day.
The flight was 8:45 and he got earlier, which is 8:45 when you book. It's always a bit early, but maybe just about.
I think that's what we said.
And they changed it 45 minutes even earlier.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
what can you do, eh? What can you do? But should be, once we get there. I'm never a big fan of a travel day. Pete seemed to like a plane. That was his thing that he was looking forward to.
I look forward to going out there playing because it's like I'm on holiday now. And I kind of look forward to going back playing, although that could be brutal. It's overnight. I'm not really looking forward to these in between flights.
But yeah, so I will pick you up again at some point. Don't know when it will be, possibly in Miami airport, but catch you then. We've made it to Miami. Pete watched Elvis on the plane.
That's good.
Because there's free entertainment Wi-Fi.
Actually good, yeah. Actually good.
I watched an episode of 90 Day Fiancé UK.
They had bigger choice than VA and stuff.
Don't know about that.
But you didn't get your own screen, so you have your iPad and you just connect there.
iPhone, I mean.
iPhone or iPad, yeah.
But
What other tablet devices are there?
You've now come to lunch. I can't do it. We've come for Wendy's. Well, there is choice, but not loads of choice.
There's choice.
Coincidentally, they've just opened a Wendy's in Sheffield.
Lovely, yeah.
No. So the chicken mozzarella thingy, that's what I went for.
Spicy chicken.
I've got really itchy ears as well. But yeah, so that is where we're up to in our day. We made it to the Bahamas.
Here we go.
And we've actually been here for a little while. I suddenly remembered that I hadn't spoken to you. So we're in Georgetown, which is part of Great Exuma, which is one of the many islands of the Bahamas. We're in a place called Hideaways at Palm Bay. I'm going to pace while I do this so that I can actually get to 10,000 steps today. But the flight from Miami to Georgetown was super quick.
You want a brand new plane?
Yeah, we went on a plane that was 10 days old, which Pete was very excited by.
Well, you could tell it was brand new. It was like everything was really nice and new.
So yeah, very
Quite small as well. It was like two seats by 2 seats.
very well. It wasn't even a full flight, was it? So
Yeah, it was.
it was also quite fun watching the scenery because You saw the sea change as you came up to islands and things.
Yeah, 5 miles away, I think.
In its like blueness. Yeah, so we're at a place called Hideaways, which appears to be quite a nice hotel, resort, don't know what you call it, and we're in a beach access garden view.
Oceanfront garden view.
Oceanfront garden view, what do we call this? Hut, cabin?
Beachside, studio cottage, garden view, king, bed and breakfast.
Okay, that's what we got. That took us a long time. So this is essentially the room. I think that's an adjoining door, but I don't know.
For what it's worth, if you do come to Hideaways, just from like initial thoughts, I would go for the slightly more expensive what we've done and not the across the road ones.
Yes, so there were cheaper ones, but they were across the road and a bit further up a hill. We haven't been up there, we don't actually know what they're like. I'm sure they're fine.
It's a bit further away, but this is right, it's a beach, it's nicer. Yeah.
But we're like 2 seconds from the beach.
But you could go even more expensive and get the ones that are on the beach, basically.
Yeah.
On the beach.
So yeah, this is the room. There's a little like fridge and microwave and stuff. Oh, that's not the light for the bathroom. That's the light for the bathroom. Yeah, full bathtub and shower. So it seems first impressions are pretty good. We went to the beach restaurant thingy tonight because it's essentially, I think it's a bank holiday here, so a lot of the restaurants were shut. And we also couldn't be bothered to work out how to get there. Oh, I'm in like ghost lighting. I'll tell you a ghost story. I mean, the food was fine, but it was very expensive.
It wasn't great. Like, it tasted okay, I guess.
Mine was fine. I quite liked mine.
Mine was I had a pasta, like a
You had an
cream
Alfredo.
pasta. Alfredo. It was a soup.
What was the soup?
And then I added chicken. It was these tiny, tiny pieces of chicken, which I thought I had about 2 pieces until I got to the end of the soup. No, I didn't finish the soup. I got to the end of the pasta. And there was all at the bottom of the soup.
Should have mixed it more.
That wouldn't have helped. Especially as the soup was basically overflowing the plate.
I liked your one loaf bit of garlic bread too.
That was the nicest part, probably. Yeah.
Yeah,
and the service was well. They don't try because they just put the 15% tip on, don't they?
Yeah, so we probably won't be eating there again, but as everywhere else was sort of closed according to Google, or they weren't sure because of this bank holiday.
I also think my rum punch had no rum in it. Or very, very little.
My daiquiri definitely had alcohol in it.
Yeah.
So Pete's miserable.
I'm not.
And I don't mind it.
Not a big downer there. I felt like I got here, they're super good vibes, and I had a negative when I got here as well, because they asked to take a copy of my credit card, and I was like, I don't want to do that. Which I didn't. They just didn't take anything in, so
No.
I'm glad they didn't. But
So I don't really know fully what our plan is. I think it's going to be a bit awkward, even more awkward than Barbados, or more. If you haven't seen those vlogs, I'll link them up here, where we did a load of walking and it was a bit awkward. I think here is not even really an option to do any walking, which is a bit annoying.
I'm not sure, yeah, I'm a bit confused, because it looks like you might be able to walk through, but then I'm not sure if you're walking through massive foresty bits, which is not great.
No,
So,
particularly because they probably have my slithery friends,
it might do.
and I do not want to be with them.
But free shuttle with this hotel.
Yes, there's a free shuttle,
Only
but,
to
but it'll
one
go
place, yeah.
sort of in a direction that we don't really know what's down there, whereas we know there's some turtles snorkeling up this end.
Well, there's turtle snorkeling that way, but there's lots of the good restaurants look like the way that
Yeah, and the water
there's
taxi,
a market
I
and stuff,
guess.
and water taxi and all that. So yeah,
But yeah, so stay tuned and we'll see what we get up to. Hello, welcome to our first day in the Bahamas. Look at the sea. That's what I was expecting when I said I was coming to the Caribbean. Barbados wasn't quite like that. So we've come down to a place called Hoppers Bay. It's supposed to be good for turtles. And swimming with. So we're making our way down to that dock down there. Because apparently that's the more likely place to see them. We have picked up some life vests, just in case, because we're not overly confident with our ability in the sea. So we'll have them on standby.
It seems a little wavy.
Yeah, that is our morning plan. So the likelihood is whatever you see next will probably be from the GoPro. So we'll be switching over to that, because obviously I can't take you in the sea, so that's what we're up to.
I do want to put us away.
Pete trying to get the shot of a turtle chasing it up the beach. Has he actually got what he wants yet? Dinner at a place called Exuma Yacht Club, or EYC, where the food was incredible, but we had a table right by the seafront, which is very beautiful, but it was a bit windy, so I got a bit cold, and my food got cold kind of quickly, excuse my bruise. And then the service was just incredibly slow, and we waited. How long did we wait for the bill? So we asked for the bill. There were people queuing, waiting for tables, and it took them a good half hour, 40 minutes just to bring the bill. Not that they did bring the bill. Pete ended up going to the bar to pay it. We were fortunate in that our hotel here, Hideaways, offers a free shuttle service, but the last one is at 5, so we took that one, which meant we got into Georgetown. Not that there's a lot in Georgetown, relatively early, and we just thought, oh, what the hell, we'll go about 5:30 after we'd done a little bit of wandering. We'll just go and have an early dinner, and I'm glad we did, because otherwise we would have struggled for a table. even like 15-20 minutes after we arrived. But yeah, the food was really good. We had calamari and chicken wings to start with, and then Pete had some sushi and I had some pork chops, but I gave some of it to him as well because his was classed more as a starter than an entree, but it all worked well.
But this literally, that still moves.
Oh, I don't want it if it still moves.
It's fine.
No, I don't want to do it. You do it. You do it. They will come to you, it's a bit freaky.